All right, excuse me. Robert Garcia says that he still wants to train Anthony Joshua. And I believe he basically said he's still going to be training AJ. Now, he came out and said some things a lot of people thought was kind of foul. I didn't think it was foul. It's honest. I mean, he is on record saying that you don't think he can make him meaner. Now, I had a homie reach out to a trainer, said that's not true. That you can, in a real prominent trainer, everybody know him. I'm not going to say his name. But he ain't black. He said that's not true. All right. So, I mean, I guess you could. I mean, Miguel Cotto uncle, and I've been bringing this up of lately. Miguel Cotto uncle made him meaner. He did. Have him trading a hot ass gym in a real hard camp. And Cotto was a lot meaner with his uncle. And then obviously without his uncle, he did suffer the issue with he did suffer the issue with Antonio Margarito and all that type of stuff. But Margarito allegedly could have been getting away with that for a while. But Cotto with his uncle was the superior Cotto. You know, no matter what you think, he was the superior Cotto. And that's my opinion. Right? It's not a fact. But yeah, when you think about it that kind of way, and that's why I like to get everybody's opinion, or a lot of people prominent opinion. And you know, I would try not to like be that guy that that's not open-minded. I try to be as open-minded as possible. But he right. You can. And you know, Robert Garcia said he's still down to do the job. And of course, it's a lot of money involved. But that's the best I've seen AJ for in a long time. That's the best I've seen him. Now, AJ ended up popping up at his old amateur gym and all that, and people start speculating, you know, that he might be, you know, going back to with a coach there or whatever. And that's all speculation. To my knowledge, he ain't said nothing. Right? And that's my knowledge. So, but Robert Garcia wasn't the best in the game, and that's my opinion. Not saying he is the best, but that's my opinion. You know, and he had a really good game plan for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua executed it, but he didn't execute enough of it. He didn't trust when he said he wasn't sure about his condition, and then this wasn't a surprise. And as an athlete, you know where you at. This ain't one of them things you just show up and you want them dudes that perform. You know where your conditioning is at. Trust me. You know. You know. And he knows. You know, and he didn't trust it. And if you got a doubt, if you got a concern about your conditioning, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's your answer right there. You know, that's your answer right there. If you got a concern about your conditioning heading into a fight of your life, do we need to have any other conversations? I don't think there's any other conversations who need to be had. But he needed, and I think Klitschko told him that he need to drop the weight. You know, they said that. You know, so I mean, it is what it is. But let's see what he say. We get a quote. So let's see if we get a quote. So he said another change of trainer for Anthony Joshua, who failed once again to solve his boxing puzzle that is orders under Usyk. It seems not, according to Robert Garcia, who's just brought in secretly at first, not long after Joshua has lost the first fight with Usyk. He will be staying on board as Anthony Joshua's trainer. Garcia did add improvement to Joshua's game. AJ won a couple rounds against Usyk compared to the first fight. So it seems that Garcia and Joshua work pretty well. Speaking with whoever that is, Garcia said he likes the fact that Joshua and wanting to get right back in the ring in November. Eddie Hearn prefers December, and Garcia agrees, showed his warrior attitude. So, It's a couple names out there, but ain't nothing really out of our lane. His Dimitri Sautier throwing his name out there. That's his fighter, so we understand that. I think that might be too dangerous. But Styles make fights. He ain't Tyson Fury, so Tyson Fury tends to struggle with shorter guys. But you know, but of course he liked the way that check hit. Let's be real. He liked the way that check hit. You know what I'm saying? And but they did. I mean, I heard they argued together, and Garth Davey said that they was arguing and clashing together a little bit, and that make a lot of sense. AJ is entitled. He's financially stable. He had a lot of success in boxing, so that kind of makes sense in my mind. But his conditioning, man, they got to get him to drop the weights, and that's what it is. He gonna be muscular regardless. When he cut down versus Andy Ruiz, he gonna be a muscular dude. But he just need to lean out. And it's hard, man. Being bulky is an addiction. Till you can't wipe your ass, and that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? It's an addiction. But yeah, they need to convince him to drop the weight, pick up the cardio, and they say Tyson Fury is a cardio freak. That's all he do is work on cardio. And this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You got to be prepared for a marathon. You can't expect a sprinter to run a marathon. You just can't expect that. They train two different ways. Sprinters are more muscular. When you run a marathon, that's pretty much impossible to have that much weight on you. It's possible and run marathons. And marathon running is, it's a lot mental. It's a lot mentally and physically. And then I'm pretty sure a lot of them tend to train on. I think a lot of them tend to train on track and field type of or grass and turf, because I don't see how they continue to run like that on concrete. Concrete tear your joints up. So I'm pretty sure they're running on something other than concrete until it gets to the marathon. But yeah, that man, bro, I respect them. And I respect the sprinters too. I think being a sprinter is a little bit more God given. That's my opinion. I think it might be a little bit more God given. But man, running a marathon is not for the mentally. It's not for the weak. Trust me, mentally it's not for the weak. But boxing is more of a marathon. Mental stamina and physical stamina. And if you had to ask me, the mental part is just the hardest part to get over in running distance. The mental part. I will say the mental part. And I ain't gonna, man, that's just, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, the aches and pains and the knees and, getting shins be hurting and stuff of that nature. That's my opinion. So, here go another tidbit for y'all. But Robert Garcia also laid down his demands here, and this is why Ronnie Shields didn't train him. Anthony Joshua trying to Robert Garcia. I told Anthony and his team that the best way to keep working together is if he comes train in my gym in California 8 weeks before a fight. I told Anthony, I need you to be around more fighters for competition, and he's right. He gonna pick up a lot more from the fighters than he pick up from then he picks up from than Robert Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And just that nutrition to be around other fighters and them being able to find better sparring if somebody get injured or somebody get knocked out. He telling the truth on that one. And Ronnie Shields tried to kind of like explain it to him. It's you got better opportunities in America, but then again, AJ probably got to spend more money coming to American camp, pay more taxes. You know what I'm saying? So AJ probably got a lot more that's going that they kind of factor into this. You know what I'm saying? Financially, but they right. If he been winning, being comfortable. You know, he been winner being comfortable, and now he got to get uncomfortable. You know, and I think somebody said he made a comment about, you know, how UK fighters should come to America and train and not make the same mistake he made. You know, you know. I mean, but yeah, he just don't want to, and I understand he got a whole life over there. And then you spending more money. You know, I feel him, but sometimes you got to spend money to get better results. You know, so I feel him on that though, but he need to be around more. For he gonna pick up little tricks and all that, but he probably gonna get rid of Robert Garcia and stay over there. And they just got the worst trainers. And if he had a trainer to stay over there, the best trainer to me, if it's not been the one that worked with Devin Haney. I met him too. His name is Snoop. It's Shane McGuinness, to be honest, over there. You know, but he ain't gonna listen, and that's fine. Shit. You know, but he need to be over here getting that better sparring and getting that better experience and all that type of stuff. But you can't explain nothing to nobody. That just made $100 million, bro. And we used your game plan, you lost. Even though he should have won that fight, he just refused to step it up. But you know, but had he stepped it up physically, man, he would have won that fight. You know, he was letting him in. He was, man, bro. Well, your conditioning, yeah, they got something to do with your trainer, but that's more on you and whoever your strength and conditioning coach is. Now they could be one and the same. Trust me. But he should go out there. Ain't shit to do in Oxnard, so he gonna be super focused. But who knows? AJ probably got a girlfriend over there or whatever else going on, but that's on him. So Ronnie Shields told him the same thing. Come to Houston. He refused to come to Houston. I mean, you know, hey, they trying to tell you the right thing to do, and you know, you don't want to do it. I feel him. I really do, but that's AJ for you. That's somebody that got a lot of money. It's like me telling, it's like these dudes telling their kids, you know, do this, do that. That's one thing I like about Kenny, dude. Kenny Porter. Like, he not gonna just be a yes man to shine. And that's one of the things about that type of relationship. Roy Jones Sr. and all that. One thing, man, they not gonna be no pushovers or no walkovers. They not gonna be no yes men. And in reality, you need a healthy. You need more. I'd rather have that than my father, whoever the father figure is, being a pushover. Just being real. You know, I'm just being honest with y'all. I'd rather have that than my father being a pushover. You know, but some guys can get away with it. Some guys can. Some guys is cool with it. You know, Floyd Sears' dad was like that, but you know, he had other shit going on. You know, when his dad got out of jail, he was already, you know, but his dad had instilled in him that work ethic. And once you instill that into your son, I mean, some people might go off the rockers and get a taste of Hollywood, a taste of that money, and they might just go the other way. But once you instill that work ethic, dude, that's something that every kid should have. It's the true work ethic. That's something that if you instill, man, that's just it's something that's essential, even the rich kids, and you know, that's why you got trust funds and all that type of stuff. But it is what it is, man. And I feel that, you know, Rob Garcia and Ronnie Shields saying the same stuff. They saying the same stuff. So it must be true. And we know it's to be true. He need to slide over there and see what's popping. He should have been training in Vegas. He should have been training out there. He should have been doing this stuff thizzle out there. But man, he just comfortable in the UK, man, and I ain't mad at him. You know, whatever he got going on there, dude. If it's a woman, if it's being closer, you never know people's situations, dude. To be honest, man, you just never know people's situations. You know, you just never know. He might have a sick family member, you know, or whatever, dude. But 9 times out of 10, it's probably something financial. I think it is, or it's just a comfortability. One is family. Then you got to fly your homies there. You got to fly your mama out there and all that type of stuff. And it's a lot of it's a lot that come into that. It's a lot that go into that, bro. So you just really never know people's situation. And I'm not gonna speculate. He got his and he got his own thing going on there. So yeah, but let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the heavyweight boxing playlist, boxing news playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Also, a lot of just different other platforms I'm on. I'm breaking a new platform. Hopefully, sometime this week, I'm able to get to it and start posting content on there as well too. So, when I get that news, I love to share that with y'all, and I will let y'all know video format, and I will let y'all know um, video format, and I will post in the community tab and on my social media. So make sure you follow me, my social media on the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Peace.